Welcome to Confessions of a Selfish Bitch, the podcast where you finally stop abandoning yourself and start living the life that you've been sacrificing for everyone else's comfort. I'm your host, Cher Meli, and here's the truth. I've lost count of how many times I've been called a selfish bitch just for saying, I can't do that for you. The irony, that label usually came from the people who I feel should have been my biggest supporters. My mom, my ex-husbands, yes, that's plural, and even the friends who aren't in my life anymore. Eventually, I became a people pleaser, and eventually, it broke me. It took me years to realize that self-sacrifice isn't a virtue at all. It's a mistake, a big mistake. I've spent 3 decades observing women. In my first career, running A-list nightclubs and restaurants in New York and LA. And then over the last 25 years as a yoga teacher and retreat leader and a spiritual guide to thousands, watching women holding their breath as they shrink, dim, and shapeshift themselves into what they think they should be, calling it love, calling it duty, calling it being nice, while waiting for permission to exhale, to be honest about themselves and their own needs. Meanwhile, their soul is in the corner begging, please choose me for once. Here's what I know. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's sacred and it's essential. Furthermore, it's the greatest act of service you can ever offer, not only to your personal relationships, but the world around you as well. So on this podcast, we get honest. We're going to strip down, get raw and real about the mistakes that we make and how we show up for our relationships by throwing ourselves under a bus, believing that it's an act of love, but it's not. We'll talk forgiveness that actually frees you, personal responsibility that empowers you, and the shadow work that changes everything. This is where you stop saying it's okay when it's not. This is where you start choosing yourself on purpose for the best interest of yourself and ultimately all of your relationships. Welcome to Confessions of a Selfish Bitch. Take a breath and let's begin.